Alright, I want to thank you for joining me. I'm going to jump right into this. I didn't get a chance to get into the Muscle Beach video, into the last video, because there just was not enough time. I'd stretched it out too far, so I'm going to get into that now. What you're seeing here, I'll make a quick explanation for the people that don't understand. What I've been showing you with this connective tissue and muscle, that's a piece of connective tissue. It's not a volcanic intrusion. That's flesh on the left, and the flesh here are muscle on the right. This is muscle, and it's connective tissue in muscle. I brought many videos of this. It's about a 1.5 mile, 2 mile stretch of it. But what we have going on here is there is no working model for any of this on the planet. Okay, you will not find any lava fields, any lava flows, anything like that with what I'm bringing with you in these videos. Nowhere on the planet will you find it. They will tell you it's happening under the surface of the earth and we can't see it. Okay, but how do you know it's because you can't see it? So that kind of cancels itself out. You see what I'm saying? And I know I've seen their satellite images where they're tracking heat signatures and all that, but it does not show you these patterns that are unique characteristics that are not repeated on the planet. They are not repeated. You will not find what I've been showing you anywhere on the planet. Now, okay, here's another piece of it here. Got flesh there and flesh here. I just want to show you some more. I'm going to show you some more of this because this pattern they're not all exactly the same, and I'll try to explain to you why here in a minute. But first I want to show you some different patterns and some different coloration going on, and that's what I'm going to show you real quick. And then I'll show you what I believe is going on, and then I'll get into my footage when I was just back down there. Here's another piece, connective tissue with flesh on both sides and all that play, and you can see the whole thing runs this way. And then see this, the flesh on the right, that's muscle, and that's muscle down that pocket right there. These are 3 of them laying in a row. One here, and one here, with one going across this way and connecting across all 3. And there's two big ones laying right here. Okay, that's muscle in between, muscle on the right, muscle on the left. And I'm getting different patterns. And I believe I finally figured out why, and I'll get to that here in just a minute. I'm going to show you a couple more. Oops, got off base there. Look how big this one is. And that would be muscle here and muscle here. And there's more runners coming in here, more connective tissue coming in over there. Okay, this piece is smaller, but it's running up through here. And that would be, and then you got one run across this way. It's a 4-way intersection, I call it, with connective tissue. Okay, and you got these 2 here. Notice the difference between this one and this one. Look how much bigger this one. I run into them this size, and then you got a 3rd one over here that's even smaller, right here. But I run into these, and the patterns are different. I run into some. I'll show you one here that's about 4 foot wide. Okay, you got a piece running up through here. And you got this one right here is a massive, huge piece right here that's running from the side I'm standing on. This whole piece right here is a massive, huge one. And it's all eroded underneath it and everything, but I'll show you a little bit further and show you what the coloration, how big this one is. Okay, this is a massive piece that's runs from, that's how wide it is right there. It's about 4 foot wide. It runs over here and then runs up and across over through here. It'll be in a video coming up and you'll see it, and it's pretty impressive. And there's another one laying here right beside it. So, but anyway, I'm going to show you what I believe is going on here, and you'll have an idea what you're looking at. Okay, I think I can explain it with this. There's 3 types of synovial sheathing around in our muscle tissue. I've talked about connective tissue before. Our bodies are just full of membranes and connective tissue. Out here, the thicker part that surrounds it, right in here and stuff, that's as the epimysium. That's the densest part of the connective tissue. I believe we might have some of this, but we mainly have this in here, which is the perimysium, and which is right in here, like in here, and through here. And then down in here you got the endomysium, which is even the smaller bundles. Now the perimysium is the connective tissue that surrounds each bundle of muscle fiber. So each bundle would be surrounded. And then inside of there, you're going to have the endomysium, and it's the connective tissue that connects each muscle fiber or myofiber or the muscle cell itself in here. Okay, way down in here. So it breaks down and starts out bigger and gets smaller. Everything's surrounded in a synovial membrane. And there's so many different types of muscle that, you know, I'm not sure where we are, whether it's skeletal muscle or what it might be. I mean, there, that shows you a better picture of your perimysium, how thick it is, your endomysium, and then you got blood vessels in here, and then you know, your epimysium, it'd be even the bigger one on the outside of these other membranes. So I believe that's why you see the different size and stuff down here. In fact, I know that is. That we're seeing is because of the perimysium, endomysium, and the epimysium. So I believe that's what we're going on, the 3 different types of synovial sheathing around the muscle fibers and the bundles themselves. Here's more here. So that's, and I'm also realizing, you know, I got blood vessels down there too. I'm also going to have I'll have artery and I'll have veins, and so I got massive blood everywhere because, you know, massive hemorrhage. But alright, I'm going to get into my video and start showing you some of it and the footage I got. And so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy, and remember, you'll find no working model on the planet in volcanism for what I'm showing you anywhere, period. If you do, it's from before human beings were ever here. There's no working models because it has nothing to do with volcanism. There are just so many different types of muscle layering and tissue types that it's not even funny. I mean, you could go all day long and find different, you know, different areas of the body. So I'm not quite sure where we're at down there as far as on the body. But just look at this, you know, the connective tissue in there. All the white you see, that's connective tissue. All the different types. It's just over the top, man, how much there is. All right, I'm going to get into my video. Look some more here. I'm going to get into my video and I'll show you what I go going on down there at Muscle Beach. Alright, here we go. Okay, it's another evening tide and I'm back down here. Maybe we'll get back down here. I've got a couple hours, oh, let's see, 2 hours, 2.5 till dark. I finished up that piece over there and I'm going to be heading this way, and got connective tissue piece right there. And so I'll be heading this way and trying to explain some of this and show you some more of this. This is a stretch of connective tissue that starts, probably a mile that way, maybe a little more, and it extends probably another 2 miles that way. And this is a stretch that has it just loaded in here. I still find the connective tissue, like I just showed you there, in other places, but nothing like you find in here. Not even close. So I'm gonna walk on through here until I find some stuff, and I'll get right back to you. Thanks for joining me. And we run into it immediately right here. Another piece of connective tissue right here that I'm walking on. And you got flesh on the right, or muscle, and muscle right here, and then another piece of connective tissue right here coming into it. See this one? It ties right into this one, and they both go swing that way. And it goes right up on the top, or right through this one, and right through there. More right there. Another big piece right here. Right there. Got this piece right beside it. You got flesh right here, connective tissue. This is a nice piece. It shows up pretty good if the sun's not in the way, and it goes right through here. Then you got another piece tying into it right here. Get on this side so I'm not on this side. And you go right through there. And then it ties into another piece coming right there. See it? It's just loaded in here. And this is not volcanism, man. These are not from fissures, you know, lava feeder dikes or nothing. That's not what these are. These are not layered intrusions. Goes right on through there. This one comes right across, ties into it, and goes right through there. So we got a four-way here. You got flesh right here, or muscle. You got muscle there, and muscle here. This one's really broken up inside where you can see the layers in here. I'll show you. See that? This is not volcanic. I find this pattern a lot with the lines running through it also, along with the really chunky. There's a piece tying right into it right here. Muscle right there, another piece of connective tissue right here, tying into this one. And it goes right over there. That'd be muscle. Okay. Keeps on going. Yeah, man, it's so cool. Okay, I've been working my way to where we left off last time. Here's those 3 connective tissues, 1, 2, and a third one over there, where I left off last time where the sea lion's at. One there, the third one there. Whew. I'm walking on one here. Okay. Hey, I got 2 massive ones there. I got one right there, and this huge one I'm standing on. Look at the size of this one. And I'm gonna walk on top of it, just like a, well, it's not the yellow brick road. Well, I guess it's a little golden here with the stuff on it, the barnacles. But we're on top of this thing. See it weaseling out through there? Look at the massive size of this thing. Whoa. There's a difference between these great big ones and how blocky they are. Tide's going out, hopefully. That's not look at that thing. Got another one right there. Holy cow. Ooh, that scared me. Shouldn't turn your back to the ocean. I gotta get in, get off of here. All right, I'm gonna step across here. Look at the reds in there. A lot of it's just so degraded, you know, so worn down. But here's one coming across here and goes right through that piece of muscle there. See it? I'm right in the shadow there, or right in the light, I know, but I don't have much choice today. That's all I got. Here's a 4-way. Got this piece coming through here and going across there. And you got this piece coming up through here and going across there. Yeah. You got an intersection right here with flesh in the corners, or muscle. Same thing.